movies if I want, and my money is still working hard for me in the background. Don't get me wrong, you have the odd issue, you have to deal with it, get it. And trading more often doesn't allow you to do that. But I think there is a balance where you can find the happy medium. And I think I'm most productive early on in the mornings. So I like to set some trades really early on. And then I like to set some stop losses, set some profit gains. And if they close out by the end of the day and I check it in the next morning, that works for me. And I have a principle, which I think is a principle adopted by a lot of traders, where I set my stop losses for 1% of my balance. I have a view that I'll take my gains at 3 times my loss. So if my loss is 200 quid, which is 1% of, say, a 20 grand pot of that particular fund, but my gain is 3 times that, so 600. If I lose on 7, I only have to win on 3 to make a profit. And I quite like that. That's quite easy. And it doesn't involve a huge amount of time. Now, don't get me wrong. If I go out the night before, I get quite pissed. I miss the day in the morning, the productivity. So you don't get as many trades in as you want doing it daily. And it works quite nicely with a property portfolio. I definitely don't like the volatility of crypto, so I tend to buy just that and hold it for the long term, and that's done me proud. I don't like day trading that. There's too many fundamentals outside of my control. Stocks and shares, you can kind of predict it. Performance of companies, interest rate rises, commodities are pretty sound. You can see when stuff is projection to go up, coming down, like it. Forex, I don't know. I'm not convinced. I think you need to give that a huge amount of time. But does anyone else do that? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below what you do, any suggestions you've got. I'm all ears. But maybe I'll give it a bit more attention. Maybe I'll start doing a bit more, putting a bit more cash behind it, and we'll see what happens.